Hello and welcome back to a new limited series of This Is Portsmouth.
Over the next few weeks, we will be meeting some extraordinary people and discovering some amazing stories. My name's Kim.
And I'm Harvey.
And this is Portsmouth.
I'm extremely excited for this new series of the show. There are so many interesting stories, we can't wait to show you.
So Harvey, what have we got coming up in this episode?
I'm glad you asked, because we've got a busy show to get through today. We'll be meeting some amazing characters, including the Victory Morris Men group, who are based here in Portsmouth. We'll also be talking to Jodie Hughes from Endometriosis South Coast, who will be with us here in the studio.
Don't forget about the music performance at the end of the episode from the very talented Harry Smith with his new song, You'll Never Know.
I can't wait to see that.
But first, we're going to head over to Priory School to see the grand opening of the Tom Prince Sports Centre.
This centre is a loving tribute to Tom Prince, who passed away from a rare form of cancer called osteosarcoma just before his 16th birthday.
Since his death, his family and friends have raised over £1 million to set up a research facility at the University College London to help improve the survival and treatment of patients.
Through this sports centre, Priory School aims for Tom's legacy to live on within our local community. Let's take a look.
A genuine and very huge welcome to you this afternoon for the formal opening of what is the Tom Prince Sports Centre. My name is Stuart Vaughan, I'm head teacher at Priory School in Southsea. Well, our hope is that in terms of the impact on the local community, working with Portsmouth City Council, what we're trying to do is plug some gaps when other sports facilities perhaps come to an end in different parts of the city. We're able to meet that need so that members of our local community are able to carry on doing the sports that they want to do.
My name is Sam Moss and I'm the Urban Cricket Development Manager for the Hampshire Cricket Board. So the facility here, obviously being a brand new facility really is amazing for the city. Any young person who comes into the centre is going to be inspired by seeing the facility. I think just how bright it is in here compared to how it was is just amazing. And again, for us, the cricket facilities here are going to service the club game, the urban game, but also the pathways as well.
My name is Stephanie Madden and I am a PE teacher here at Priory School. I think it's really important for children to have a safe space to do multiple activities. I think nowadays, in regards to lack of facilities and grass areas, that this kind of area is essential for them, so they can do these activities, they can be encouraged to participate and just enjoy multi-sports basically.
I'm already as a teacher here now myself as well, so this sports centre will impact the community hugely. It's got so many more facilities than it had previously, and it's just a wonderful community sort of vibe around the whole area and the way the Priory run it. So this event would absolutely get students involved with sports. You can really see by the sheer amount of people in there already enjoying it, let alone what it does for the school itself as well.
At the end of the day, it's about friendly access, approachable, so it makes people feel comfortable.
I mean, from perspective as a teacher here, I think it just really shows the community around here. So just seeing so many people coming along, using our facilities, getting exciting with us, and using all these different sports, I just think is amazing to see. And I absolutely love being part of this community.
I think this sports centre will be a fantastic opportunity for people to be involved, hopefully encourage the community in and give them a place to be active.
And they say that when people pass and when people leave us, they never really leave us, do they? Until the last people that have loved that person stop talking about them and stop saying their name. Oh, we're really proud. We're really proud on so many levels. We're really proud because of the association with the Tom Prince Cancer Fund, but we're also really proud to be playing our part in the community in terms of offering a sports community.
It's such a privilege we were able to capture that wonderful moment, especially Tom's parents cutting the ribbon. It's incredible to see how many people came together to not only celebrate Tom, but to celebrate this new facility that will mean so much to our community.
If you are interested in donating to this wonderful cause and to help research continue into osteosarcoma, then please head to the tomprince.co.uk or Google the Tom Prince Cancer Trust to find out more.
For our next story, we caught up with a group of local Morris men to find out what Morris dancing is and how this group continues to practice a very old tradition and what it means to them.
People, I think, have this opinion that we're all a bunch of weirds. Some of them obviously are, you can see that.
We are entertainers, we enjoy performing for the public, we generally raise money for things like defibrillators, give loads of money for charity.
They are Morris men, but also with sailor's twist, you know, so we sing a lot of shanties.
When I first joined, I always thought all Morris dancers would have a singing element, but they don't, and we're actually quite unique.
We're a traditional Cotswold Morris side from Portsmouth, and basically we dance out from May time till September every year. Some people say it was first danced at the court of kings and queens and then moved down to the working people later.
There's all sorts of theories that it dates back, it's pre-Christian.
You'll hear people will tell you it's a pagan survival. Nobody knows.
I think people just make up their own stories. So I think you go on Google and you choose which one you like the most.
There used to be a brewery, it's a free ale, so we were there, and they said, well, you're not the first group to drink the whole barrel, but you lot are the quickest.
It's a bit of a boys' club, a bit like playing rugby or football, isn't it? You get in a team and you sort of meet a load of guys, and that's why having women involved in the team would change the sort of dynamic a bit.
You said, how do I fit in to Victory Morris? And he said, she doesn't. So there you have it. They're the dancers, I'm the musician. Victory have a long tradition of having women musicians, basically because they can't get any men that are capable of playing, I think.
For the moment, we're still an all-male side. It has, shall we say, its own character.
But it may change, you know. Many male sides are taking women now, and at the moment there's not a need, but one day it may change.
Maybe we'll go mixed at some point, and that might sort of bring a bit more life to the team in some ways, but I don't know if I agree with that or not, really.
I was a child when I joined. If we can start getting some students involved, and we can start getting some people in their 20s or in their 30s potentially involved, and I think a lot of people are just reserved to take that first step.
There isn't a week goes by without you laughing your heads off about something.
I've made lifelong friends here. We've had great fun, so many laughs down the years. And I'd like that to carry on for as many generations as will, and I hope it will. But, we're doing our best, but I can see that once the gap gets too big, guys of your own age will think, oh, I don't know, why should I join that load of old fogies? And I understand that, but perhaps we have to leave it long enough that the next generation thinks they invented it. Then it's all right then.
They are looking for some younger men to join in. Harvey, do you fancy strapping on some bells and giving it a go?
I don't know if I can pull it off. I'm not a bellboy.
That was such an interesting watch. It's so wonderful that this group has been running for so long and has such a proud history. I really hope it can continue for many years to come.
Next up, we're having a discussion about endometriosis, a medical condition that affects around 190 million women and girls worldwide.
To tell us more, we are joined in studio by Jodie Hughes, the founder of Endometriosis South Coast, which is a charity that supports women and girls suffering from endometriosis. Hello, Jodie.
Hello.
So to kick off, I'll ask, can you talk us through what endometriosis actually is and how it affects people?
So endometriosis is a full body inflammatory condition. A lot of people think it's a period condition. It's not. It's full body. It affects multiple systems. But yeah, it affects people differently. It's very, very individualised condition. So some people will have pain every single day. It will debilitate their lives completely. Some people can have it and not know that they have it, which is unusual, but it can happen. And some people do get really bad periods and just get pain around their periods. So it's very, very individualised.
So what inspired you to start a charity focused around endometriosis?
My own journey, it took me 19 years to get a diagnosis of endometriosis. I first went to the doctors when I was 11 years old with really painful, heavy periods, and they just put me on the pill. And I was on contraceptives back to back to stop me bleeding from 11 until 26, I think it was. Oh, wow. And then I accidentally fell pregnant with my son, which is, yay, amazing, because a lot of people suffer with infertility with endometriosis. So yeah, my journey and how rough it was what inspired me to start the charity.
Oh wow, incredible.
Can you tell us a bit more about your charity's mission and core values?
Yeah, so we aim to support people through the diagnosis journey, after diagnosis, because even after diagnosis, you get told you have this big scary word, and then you're kind of left flapping in the breeze. Like, there's no signpost into other services, there's no signpost into holistic therapies. So we aim to build a toolbox for people, or give people the tools for them to build their own toolbox. So we signpost to different places. We put on monthly mindfulness sessions online. We put on in-person support groups. So yeah, we do loads just to support people.
Oh yeah, that's nice, that's good, yeah. So what are some misconceptions you would consider with...
Sorry,
yeah.
That's okay. The biggest misconceptions are that it's a period condition. It's not a period condition. It is full body. It affects everything. That it only affects girls. It affects more than just girls. And people think that it affects just the reproductive age. It's not. It's before your period. It's after menopause. So there's loads and loads of myths.
Okay, yeah.
How does your charity sustain its work financially, and what are the biggest challenges you face with funding?
Funding's always a massive one. So funding into women's health in general is really, really rubbish. So then filtering it down to endometriosis and adenomyosis specifically, it's really, really hard to get that funding. So mainly fundraisers for us.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we can get you some more funding from this show.
That'd be amazing.
That'd be really good, yeah. But yeah.
Are there any ways that the general public can get involved?
Oh wait, sorry about that. Is it right?
Yeah, of course.
Sorry.
Are we? Yeah. That's all we have time for today. Thank you so much, Jodie, for coming in to shed so much light on endometriosis. If you feel like you're experiencing anything we have discussed today, then please get in touch with your local GP. And for further support and advice, please go to endometriosissouthcoast.com.
And now to wrap up today's show, we're thrilled to feature a fantastic performance from the talented local artist. We'll be seeing Harry Smith perform his original song, You'll Never Know.
But before we see that, thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of This Is Portsmouth. And we hope to see you next week where we have so much more exciting content.
Have a great rest of your Friday. We hope you enjoyed This Is Portsmouth.
Silence on the street lights. I'm walking home without you at midnight. No final words for you to say. You stood quietly and watched me slip away. Should have seen the signs, but I never stopped to look behind me. Maybe I was blind, thinking that you'd reach out to find me. I've never been so down before, sunken helpless on the floor. Never know how I miss you. Was it something easy I could say that turn back time or ease the pain? You never know how I missed you. Ooh, ooh. Never know how I missed you. Sleeping with your silhouette, it's almost like you never left. Everything reminded me of the love you gave up, saying that love won't save us. I should have put up a fight, but I couldn't bring myself to hurt you. Baby, it's just not right. I can't let go, but I might have to learn to. I've never been so down before, sunken helpless on the floor. You never know how I miss you. Was it something easy I could say to turn back time or ease the pain? You never know how I miss you. Ooh, ooh. You never know how I miss you. And I'm broken, but I'm trying to fix myself. I've been working on how to keep moving on every day. The more that it takes me to get up out of bed when you're not around, and I'm losing my head trying to figure out every mistake. And what made you break me? Never been so down before, sunken helpless on the floor. You never know how I missed you. It's something easy I could say to turn back time or ease the pain. You never know how I missed you. I've never been so down before, sunken helpless on the floor. You never know how I missed you. Was it something easy I could